A man was walking on the street, and suddenly, 3 men in a black Dodge Charger stopped in the middle of the road and started yelling at the neighbors. The neighbors took out their guns and opened fire into the air. The 3 men stayed in their car and escaped. A man in Phoenix, Arizona captured the shocking moment in which a man crept into his car during the night. Unfortunately, the thief was able to take a few things from the car and get away scot-free. Let's just hope that the homeowner takes this as an indicator that he should probably make sure his vehicles are locked overnight to prevent something like this from happening again. Over in Carson, California, a homeowner caught this creepy-looking woman approaching her front door, mumbling something inaudible before eventually meandering around the area. She takes a couple of things, including a sign, but is then confronted by a man on the sidewalk where they have an argument.
Hey! Yo!
What, bitch? Shut the fuck up. You ain't no titanium, dog. You hated your whole life. You're getting your shit costume, bitch. Obama, you ain't shit, bitch. Titanium will knock your ass out, but you ain't titanium snake, shit. I told you, you had deadlines, motherfucker. All the had deadlines. For all the shit that they stole from God, bitch. You guys make God suffer forever, bitch. Make me a fucking homeless, bitch.
What the fuck is that voice in there, bitch?
That mama has me. You're fucking straight back.
The woman proceeds to walk off without any consequences, and her identity is still unknown. Sometimes, when you're drunk, you have absolutely no idea where you are or what you're doing, and that's definitely the kind of person that this woman is, as seen in this doorbell camera video. She stumbles up to this person's front door and waits around for a couple of moments before she ultimately gives up and wanders off without any sort of explanation. An unlocked security door allows this thief easy access to this homeowner's place. He proceeds to kick down the door, and to make matters even worse, he is also armed. A group of his friends follow him inside the house, followed by a massive shootout. The suspects then flee the scene, and it's unknown what happened to any of these guys, but hopefully they got caught and spent time behind bars. A homeowner in Rancho Cucamonga, California, was able to record this shocking incident on her doorbell camera in broad daylight. It's clear that these two aren't actually who they say they were.
The mailman goes, okay. Marco. Oh, the child care insurance. I'm like, who's Marco? Let me get you your...
Huh? What happened?
I backed up, I called him, so I stopped, but he kept going, but I didn't know. Damn it, Rocky. What happened?
Huh?
What happened? Who hit you?
Thankfully, the woman was okay and nothing dangerous came of the situation. In Los Angeles, California, a man can be seen staring at this person's door with a suspicious expression. It turns out that he was trying to confront his neighbor about something, but little does he know, the neighbor wasn't even home. He proceeds to vandalize the man's property and even steals his doormat, strangely enough. The owner later wrote that he wants people to be on the lookout for this man and notes that his behavior is extremely odd, which is certainly an understatement. In Hollywood, California, a man can be seen acting more than a little suspicious outside this person's door. It's clear that he's after something. As for what that is, we aren't exactly sure. He paces the area, looks around frantically, and the video abruptly ends. This video from Oklahoma City showcases a man wandering around this person's yard late at night, equipped with a flashlight, looking around for something. He also seems to be carrying around some sort of saw, which makes things 10 times more frightening. What on earth could this guy need that saw for late at night? Thankfully, the homeowner is made aware of the man's presence and tells him that he needs to go away immediately.
What the fuck are you doing, you fucking moron? Huh?
Oh, well, hell, I was looking around here.
Fucking dumbass, bro.
Right here.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I was cutting a piece of wood right over here, but it didn't work out. And
Fuck you, bro. Fucking moron.
The man tries his best to come up with an explanation, but fails miserably to do so. A porch pirate in a blue hoodie is clearly seen stealing someone's package. This man was driving up on a bike when he saw a box on the front door. He stole the box and left with it. Is it just me who thinks there's been a massive rise in these porch pirates? What do you think about your package getting stolen? Let me know in the comments. This unsuspecting homeowner in Upland, California, didn't expect to see this massive bear when they reviewed their camera footage later that day. But as you can see, that's exactly what walked up to their front porch. The owner said that the bear was probably just looking around for some food and didn't seem to be too bothered by it. This porch pirate is attempting to steal from this home in Phoenix, Arizona. The homeowner's friend then gets confronted by one of his friends and manages to convince the friend that he is there to sell something rather than steal.
I want to buy a fan. Yeah, big curling fan. Huh?
Does it work?
It works a little bit. It just needs to be rewired. I spent $140 for it, and it didn't work, and they won't let me take it back. All right, hey, sorry.
Right now, thanks.
Yeah, that's all right, man. Thank you. Good night, baby.
At the start of this Ring doorbell video, we see the swimming pool in the backyard of this person's house on a gloomy-looking day. Out of nowhere, a massive lightning bolt strikes right near the home, getting dangerously close to the pool and the surrounding area. Fortunately, at the time of the incident, nobody was outside. It would have taken a miracle for nobody to get hurt in that circumstance. In Inglewood, California, two masked men can be seen climbing a fence before approaching this house in the middle of the day. They managed to break in despite some dogs being on watch outside. They don't bark at the men whatsoever. 2 minutes later, they are seen on a different camera running from the front door to a white getaway car and driving away without getting caught. This footage takes place in Decatur, Georgia, and shows a scary moment in which this woman's French bulldog is stolen right from her front porch. Amazingly, the dog doesn't seem to get agitated by being picked up by a complete stranger. Sweet dog.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we're good.
Huh?
Nah, it's all good.
Hello?
Nah, see, our dog got it work.
Huh?
Our dog got it work. Come on, girl. Yeah, my dog got it work.
What time? Ain't that my dog? Huh? A white Frenchie?
Nah, this is right here, the dog work.
Hey, Pepper! Hey, Pepper! Come on, girl. Come on, Pepper. Hey, Pepper! There go my Pepper! There go my Pepper! There go my girl! There go my baby! Hey, Pepper! Hey, Pepper! I got Pepper! I got you, Pepper! Hey, got Pepper! I got the Pepper! I got the Pepper! You know where your home at. You know. Okay, let me call Pooh.
Thankfully, the woman was able to get her dog back, but if she was only a couple minutes later, she definitely would have woken up to a pooch that vanished into thin air. This clip comes to us from Tucson, Arizona, and shows a man getting incredibly angry upon walking up to this homeowner's front door. At this point, he starts yelling about something unintelligible for a couple of minutes, during which time nobody responds to him.
My kids too. I love fucking respect, but get them up and get the fuck out too. I'm not fucking playing. Anybody else wants to get too crazy, just listen to Bill and fucking stupid Betty. Now they're gonna go live together in the ditch because they want to disrespect me. Grab your children, grab your shit. What about all my furniture? And it will all be down there. Fucking bitch. Alright, baby. You already know what's good, dog. I'm gonna shoot your motherfucking ass. You better shoot me first. I will see you when I get right back, homeboy. We done. Motherfuckers, open the door. Here comes the cops. If they come over here, we're gonna have to blast. Maybe two more, and then another one. I'm gonna fucking have all my gorillas fucking start a war. I have 200 niggas over here, nigga. Don't make me send at least 50 over there, nigga. You fucking just fucked up, nigga. We done. You done. I'm gonna kill both of you.
He then walks over to the car directly behind him and proceeds to vandalize it, before eventually walking off without any sort of explanation. Sometimes, a creepy stranger walking up to the front door is what you'll find on the internet for scary Ring doorbell camera videos, but this next one shows things that are just as scary aside from a creepy stranger. This video from Chicago, Illinois shows this neighborhood on a gloomy-looking day, when out of nowhere, a vehicle makes an incredibly sharp turn to avoid crashing into another vehicle. Unfortunately for him though, he ends up crashing into a tree right in front of the homeowner's place. The man paces around outside of the car in anger for a few moments before eventually getting back in and driving away. This video was posted by Doorbell News in October of 2022. A female porch pirate caught going through someone's mail. In Los Angeles, California, a porch pirate walked up to this unsuspecting person and stole something from them. But it was not a package. It was something far more valuable: their dog. The man can be seen grappling the dog, trying to get it up and over the fence, and after some trials and tribulations, he is able to do exactly that. Let's hope that this poor pet owner gets reunited with their beloved dog and that criminal gets some jail time. There's just something freaky about zombie-like people walking up to your house who start spewing incoherent garbage on your front porch. That's exactly what happened to this homeowner in Portland, Oregon, whose doorbell camera captured it all.
Oh, thank you so much. Please tell me you're awake. Please tell me you're awake. Otherwise, let's see if this house might actually be mine. Please, because they stole me from the hospital. Come here. I swear. I swear. I swear. I swear. Ha. 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 Hoo-ah! Ah! Hoo-ah! There. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Fourth time! It's us! Over here! That's what, ow, fuck, god damn it, I fucking hate it. That's right there!
It's clear that the guy was on some sort of drugs, and thankfully, the homeowner made the wise decision to not answer the door. This woman can be seen walking up to the front porch of this home in Ontario, Canada, before stealing a package right off their front porch in broad daylight. She then scurries away, completely unseen, and sadly is never caught. Here's hoping that the police find this woman and justice is served. This chilling video shows a man in Brooklyn, New York, walking right up to this person's front door and fiddling around with their doorknob, trying his best to break in. The man can be seen struggling significantly with the door, unable to enter. The homeowner then speaks into the microphone, asking who the man is and what he wants.
Hello? Can I help you? Hello?
No. Got a package here, though.
Can I help you? Who
Got
are
a
you?
package here, baby.
Can you leave it there?
Yeah, come get it.
Yeah. Thank you. Coming down. Rodney, go get the package.
Yeah, take it.
It's on my suit. Rodney. Yeah, bring Shiloh too. I'm about to try to... Rodney, yeah, he's trying to take the package, Rodney.
He then tells her that there's a package on her front doorstep for her and walks away like nothing happened. This video from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma shows a black truck speeding down the street before ultimately crashing head-on into somebody's mailbox, smashing it into countless pieces. The driver drives away without leaving any sort of note and goes on his merry way. This poor woman was returning home, perhaps just returning from a fun night with friends, when she suddenly got ambushed by a group of armed men on her front porch at around 10 p.m.
Okay.
Your key.
Here. Here. Okay. Go ahead. Wow, what happened?
The woman gets robbed, and then when one of the family members answers the door for her, she tells them to call the police immediately. This next clip from Brooklyn, New York showcases why you should always lock your windows, no matter what time of day it is. A man can be seen in a dark jacket walking around outside next to the house. He checks each window. All of them appear to be locked, except for one. The man proceeds to crawl through the window and into the house before the video ends. An older-looking lady is shown walking up to the front of this person's Wisconsin home, where she begins to steal a couple of the welcome signs and Halloween decorations from the person's house, seemingly unaware that she's being recorded by the doorbell camera. It looks like she's going to be in some trouble. In this clip from Oakland, California, a man wearing a mask can be seen fidgeting around in front of this door, seemingly contemplating breaking into this office building. Despite wearing his mask, his face is fully recognizable when he turns around. He was carrying around a flashlight as well as some other tools. He also appears to be attempting to heat up an object so that he can melt through it. His idea clearly doesn't work, however, and he ultimately decides to call it a day and leave. This clip comes from Brooklyn, New York, and shows a man walking up to this person's front door in broad daylight on a busy street in the city.
Mystique! Vamos!
He then proceeds to miraculously steal the person's Ring doorbell camera with total ease before running away, never to be seen again. This video shows a woman riding her bicycle up to this person's house, where she steals a package right off the homeowner's front porch without a care in the world. Later that night, the same woman can be seen stealing another package before riding off into the night scot-free. This next one comes to us from Bakersfield, California. The woman in this video is just a decoy to set up the victim. The woman is sent up to the front door to knock, and when the victim looks through the peephole and sees a woman all by herself, he opens up the door. Bingo! That's when two armed men, one with a 12-gauge shotgun and another with a revolver, proceed to forcefully enter the man's house. Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.